Welcome back. Different location again, and this video will be a tutorial on how to fit the Dirtsack rackless V2 system. And I'm going to be doing it with Gareth on the 701. Have you seen the cheek of this? He's put a sticker on my graphics. So first things first is the side saddles, the side sacks, side bags, and then we'll move that shot out of the way. I have an extended petrol filler cap, so you literally just push the bag around it and you can tighten it back up again. It's a bit stiff to begin with, so there we go, she's on. Next task is getting some straps and attaching these to your ankle protectors down the bottom.
As you can see, there's a plethora of straps to choose from, so plenty of fitting options for you. So looking for the straps to come through these cam buckles, and then Chris has got these mounting points on his bike to fix them to. If you didn't have these, you could probably use part of the frame somewhere, so I'd probably use up in here maybe if I didn't have these straps down there.
So in your set, there's, Gareth just mentioned quite a lot of straps. These two are the shorter two, and this is what I will use to choke through the ankle protectors down there, and these will go into the metal buckles on the bottom of the side saddle. So we literally just go through and then back through the loop. So that chokes it onto your ankle protectors. Now that is a solid mount, and it'll only get tighter the more you tighten it up onto the buckle here. So this is the buckle, straight onto the back. We literally just go through the buckle there and pull. And then it's a case of just cinching it down. That is a bowstring, tight and not going to go anywhere. We literally do the same thing on the opposite side of the bike. Again, that chokes it onto the bike, and then we're up and through the metal clasps which are attached to the side bags. Once it's through, pull it nice and tight. Again, she's nice and strong. So now we're actually only attached at 2 points effectively. The two are down on the sides. This is obviously just a point at which it goes over the fuel filler cap, but it's solid already at that. So the next point of contact is going to be these two metal buckles on the back, and all I'm going to do is use this strap, which doesn't actually have any attachments on it at all, just a couple of clips so that you can loop the strap back on itself so it doesn't flap around, and that is going to go straight underneath here, through one of the metal clasps, and we'll pull a bit of it through. Make sure you don't get it caught on your indicators when you're doing this. And the opposite side literally just follows the same procedure. Now these can be a bit fiddly, but there we go. Pull it through, and then it's just a case of double checking you've got it flat, going underneath the bike, it's not hassling anything else. Move your clips and pull tight. And you're essentially cinching the whole back of this down onto the back of your bike, onto your rear fender. So again, that is solid, it's not going anywhere. On to the next item, the beaver tail. Now this one is your rear, and this one is the one that attaches the seat side. So these have metal clasps on, little G clasps. They are quite sharp on the insides, so just be careful. But goes in this position so that your reflective paneling on this is facing the floor. That way, when it falls over your bag, you can see it from behind the vehicle. So these easily just slide into these little straps that are fixed on to the actual saddle base, and with the little barb it keeps them in place. So that's the back one done. Same with the front. Just slide them through, and the next one. Once they're fully in place, they shouldn't come out. That is how it will look. They're not going to go anywhere again. And these are purely for your Frogman tail bag. Your Frogman tail bag, a good bit of kit, plenty of room in it. It opens at both ends, so it's just like a roll top bag, only you've got a roll end bag. Now solid material again. This has just got some stuff in it for now to sort of bump it up a bit whilst I fit it to the bike. And this literally sits on the bike just like that. Once it's in place, you pull your beaver tail over, strap it down with the Velcro, and then put your clasps together and cinch them down. And she's solid. Now, you can go tighter, I'm not going to bother. But if Gareth wants to come around here, he can show you the rear of the beaver tail with the reflective strips and some webbing. So you could actually strap stuff to this if you wanted to. You can get your finger through and underneath. But yeah, again, metal clasps on here. Still got plenty of straps left. So if you wanted to, you could find more points to strap it down, or you could actually use these to strap some more gear on top. But all in all, excellent piece of kit, really like it. We're going to use it now for the next few months and see how we get on. If you've got any questions about it, please drop them in the comments, and we'll do our best to get back to you. But again, thanks to Alan, who Gareth originally spoke with about this kit, for sending it out to us to trial. Yeah, excellent. See you on the next one.